Something is calling from the bottom of the ocean. A signal, rhythmic and persistent, echoing from the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench. This isn't a whale call or a seismic tremor. It's a pattern, a complex message that defies every known law of natural phenomena. For months, it has baffled scientists, a steady pulse from a place we know less about than the surface of the moon. What is it? And more importantly, who or what is sending it? Enter Dr. Aries Thorne, a brilliant but controversial oceanographer. He's the one who first proposed that the signal wasn't natural. He believes it's a deliberate transmission and has assembled a state-of-the-art submersible, the Hades, to do what no one has ever dared: descend into the crushing darkness of the Challenger Deep and find the source. This isn't just an exploration, it's a mission to answer a question that could change everything we know about our world. The world watches, holding its breath, as the Hades begins its perilous journey down into the abyss. The descent is a slow, claustrophobic fall into eternal night. Miles of water press in on the titanium hull of the Hades, the pressure outside reaching levels that can crush steel like a soda can. Inside, the three-person crew, Dr. Thorne, lead engineer Gia, and pilot commander Eva Rostova, monitor their instruments, their faces illuminated by the green glow of the consoles. The silence is profound, broken only by the hum of the life support systems and the steady ping of the sonar. Then, the problems begin. At 6 miles down, the submersible is violently shaken, thrown about by a force that doesn't register on any sensor. It's not a current or a geological shift. It feels intentional. Commander Rostova fights for control, her knuckles white on the joystick. The lights flicker, and a low, guttural groan echoes through the hull. It's a sound that shouldn't be possible in the vacuum of the deep. Gia works frantically, her fingers flying across her console, trying to diagnose the source of the power fluctuations. She can't find one. The subsystems are reporting perfect functionality, yet they are being tossed around like a toy. As they push deeper, something stranger begins to happen. The crew starts hearing things. Faint whispers that seem to crawl along the edges of their hearing. They sound like voices, distorted and ancient, speaking in a language that feels both utterly alien and disturbingly familiar. Dr. Thorne tries to rationalize it, blaming the extreme pressure, nitrogen narcosis, or simple exhaustion. But the sounds are too clear, too specific. Each crew member hears something different: a long-lost loved one, a childhood fear, a promise of impossible knowledge. The psychological strain is immense. Are they losing their minds, or is something down here actively trying to break them? They are now at the very floor of the Challenger Deep, over 36,000 feet below the surface. The floodlights of the Hades cut through the absolute darkness, illuminating a landscape no human has ever seen. And what they see is impossible. Before them, rising from the silt and stone of the trench floor, is a structure. It's colossal, a sprawling city of impossible angles and non-Euclidean geometry that hurts the eyes to look at. Its surfaces are a deep, obsidian black, and they seem to absorb the light from the submersible. It's not made of any known material. It looks like solidified shadow. There are no straight lines, no recognizable shapes, just a chaotic yet deliberate architecture that seems to violate the very laws of physics. As the Hades drifts closer, the structure comes alive. Shifting patterns of bioluminescent glyphs ignite across its surface, flowing like liquid light. These are not random patterns. They are intricate, complex, and they pulse in perfect time with the signal they've been chasing. Thorne stares, mesmerized. This is it. The source. But it's not a communications array or a beacon. It's a monument, a tomb, a building of unimaginable age and purpose. Who could have built this, here, in the most hostile environment on our planet? The answer is terrifyingly simple: nothing human. Thorne brings up the audio filters, trying to decipher the true nature of the signal now that they are at its source. He strips away the layers of distortion caused by miles of water. The raw data floods the screen, and he begins the translation. The whispers in their heads grow louder, more insistent, coalescing into a single, terrifying concept. The signal isn't a greeting. It's not a call for help. It's a warning, a repeating, desperate plea: stay away. Do not open. It must not escape. A chilling realization dawns upon the crew. This magnificent, terrifying structure isn't a beacon designed to attract visitors. It's a prison, a cage built by some unknown, ancient civilization to contain something so powerful, so dangerous, that it had to be locked away at the bottom of the world, under 7 miles of crushing pressure. The glyphs aren't a language, they are the locks. The pulsing light isn't a signal, it's the power source for the containment field. And for eons, it has held. Until now. As they stare in horror, the rhythm of the signal begins to change. It becomes faster, more frantic. The light from the glyphs intensifies, pulsing with a violent, angry crimson. The low groan they heard earlier returns, but this time it's a deafening roar that vibrates through the water, through the hull of the Hades, and into their very bones. It's a sound of immense power, of rage and hunger, a sound that has been silenced for millennia and is now awakening. Then, they see it. A hairline fracture appears on the obsidian surface of the prison, a tiny crack from which an intense, unholy light bleeds out into the dark water. The crack slowly spiders outwards, branching across the impossible architecture. The warning signal flatlines, replaced by a single, triumphant, deafening pulse of energy that blows out their senses. The last thing their forward camera captures before going dark is the prison, now glowing like a malevolent star. The crack widens, and from the darkness within, something begins to stir. They weren't discoverers. They were the key. And they just unlocked the door to a prison that should have remained sealed forever. What they have unleashed upon the world is no longer contained in the deep. It is free. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the abyss, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. Let us know in the comments what you think was locked inside. Until next time, stay curious.